I hope you're having a good morning or night whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. Video. Where y'all at? So today we are going to be talking about, well, first of all, I'm at a diner. I am getting my first meal of the day and I really want it. I know I said I was not doing refined sugars, but it's that time. And if you are a woman, you know how the cravings can be. So we're gonna have to start that next week. Cause legit, like I've been feeling cranky. Like the prelude to the bloody show be really like for real. Like I be upset like a week before it comes. I would say almost 2 weeks. Like I don't like do we ever get a break as women? Like when our hormones are just like perfectly balanced? I don't think so. Like a week and a half before it comes, my boobs are extra swole. Thank you. Thank you. My boobs are extra swole. My attitude is sucky. Like legit, like I be like my moods be up and down, up and down. Like I be feeling a way about things that's not even that serious. Sometimes I be crying for no reason at all. Like legit I be crying. Like I be upset. And then when I think about the things that I felt like I was upset about, it's like, girl, you really don't care about that. It never gave that. It legit be the prelude to the bloody show. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? TMI, like this is the most powerful time to manifest things, but I can't, like, legit, like, I just be like, and then I be mad horny, like a cat in heat. Horny, wanting to argue a little bit, but for the most part, I just stay out the way and I leave people alone. I might start a little something, but not nothing too crazy. But I'm just telling y'all, like, it be bad, like, and that's why I was like, oh, I want a Kit Kat. Like, I be wanting something sweet real bad. Like, it's just terrible. And I really be in my bag of feelings. And then I come out of it and I be like, hopefully I didn't offend anybody. Because I be really feeling some type of way for no reason. God. It's that time of the, yes. I wonder if any of us gonna start syncing up. I'm talking to my love bugs since we be on here together all the time. The same way, yo, it's like I be wanting a donut, a Kit Kat, like some dick on the side. I be crying for no goddamn reason. Upset, and I really don't give a fuck. Like, feeling some type of way, and I really don't care. I don't feel that way in real life. It don't be me, it be the hormones. Oh my God, let me get it. So, I wanted to talk about, my preference being simps, right? The chocolate cravings, girl, ain't it crazy? Like the chocolate cravings be through the roof. My skin be doing crazy stuff. Like I just be wanting to make it through. It be like during the blood of Jesus, I just got. What's up, y'all? Hey Shatara, hey C's Magnaline, Kiara, Mika, Abel, David, Vivian, Ebony, Colton, God's Anointed, Vivian. Did I say Vivian already? Cynthia to Demi, Unique. What's up? You have 4 donuts? Oh my God, that's way too excessive for me. Like, I don't even try to eat one full donut in one sitting. Like, it makes me feel like a piece of crap. It's good, but I be feeling bad after. You asked for too many bundles. What? I'm baking a pan of brownies. Oh, I love brownies. So instead of getting like a chocolate bar or donuts, I'm like, okay, I haven't had any food. I'm gonna get some French toast with some turkey bacon, and that's not gonna make me feel too bad. And a coffee. Hopefully it's decaf. But I wanted to talk about my preference being simps. The last live we did, well, not the last live, like the second to the last. Or was it the last live? I don't, no, the second to the last. I was told that I'm a simp magnet because I said, because they asked me what was the craziest things guys have ever done for me. And I thought they were talking about like crazy, crazy. So I talked about how my phone lines have been tapped multiple times, how I legit have been stalked multiple times, like legit stalk, like following, staking out places, following me, stuff like that. A dude went up into my parents' house when nobody was home, looking around, trying to find clues of where I was at. Yeah, I've just legit been stalked. But the nice things that guys have done to me, like I said, I want a steak, like surf for turf, and I was flown out to an island, and I was taken to a steakhouse, an expensive one at that, on the ocean, and it was so beautiful, and I had an amazing time. Also, a guy, like I really wanted to see Beyonce, but the tickets were sold out here, and he got floor seats to a Beyonce concert in Baltimore. And he didn't tell me. It was a surprise, so I didn't know where we were going. He was like, "Oh, just pack a little overnight bag, and we're gonna, take a little trip, little whoop de whoop. We ain't going nowhere far." And we get there, and it's like Beyonce floor seats, So people have done beautiful things for me. Like I've been on. I'm telling y'all stuff, but I look. I don't lie. I'm telling y'all the truth. A guy took me on a date on a jet to Miami, a beautiful hotel, beautiful dinner, jacuzzi pools, like all of those things. Because, we had been talking or whatever for a few weeks. And he was like, I really want to take you out. And I don't know, I just trusted him and I went, and it was amazing. Yeah, of course, things like money, giving me their card number so I could pay my rent, my bills, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Like, people do nice things for me. So when I get up here and I talk to y'all about scrub the ground dudes, that has not been like fully my dating experience. I would be sitting up here lying to y'all if I said that, because that would be a lie. Like I've experienced amazing men, like seriously. And then the guy was like, "Oh, what happened to the dude that took you to see Beyonce?" He moved. I didn't want to move to where he moved to. Period. Things don't work out sometimes. It doesn't necessarily mean like I dropped the ball or I dropped the bag or he a simp. Like things don't work out. People, you outgrow people, like so on and so forth. But moving forward, I like that. I love that. Like, how am I supposed to know that you like me if you don't do amazing things for me? If you're not trying to put a smile on my face, if you're not surprising me with things, if you're not, telling me I'm beautiful and making me feel like the most beautiful woman in the world, like, it's not about whether or not it's true, but that's how you're supposed to make me feel. And if that is categorized as a simp, then simp me out. I cannot think of the song that I made up. How did the song go that I made up? I don't know. I do have a voice note, but I can't think of it. But I really love that. And I love small things too. Like you could take me on a picnic. I think that's amazing. You know what I mean? Like I really like the whole idea of like just get ready and let's go. Like I don't want to be like, "Oh, I'm not the type of woman that's like, where we going? You got to tell me where." I don't give a fuck. Just let me know how to dress for the occasion, like, and if you pay attention to small details, like I really like that too. Like I remember my high school sweetheart, he was so romantic. He was super romantic. Shouts out to him. But one of my birthdays, like he knew that I was like obsessed with chocolate. So he like got me a card that had like a chocolate on it and like this big like basket filled with like Ferrero Rocher and chocolate covered strawberries and all of these other nice decadent chocolates. He took me to this beautiful restaurant. That's the first time I ever had a chocolate martini. Then we went to a hotel that I guess he had one of his friends like put rose petals all over the place. And then there was more chocolate. And I felt so special. And even if he didn't deck out the hotel room and he had only given me the card with the chocolate and a basket full of chocolates, like that is so, so sweet. Like, I love that. That made me feel so special. There was this other guy that I went on a date with. Once again, everyone knows that I love chocolate. And he took me to this restaurant. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like near Union Square in New York City. And the theme is like chocolate, And he got out the car with like a bouquet of roses. Like, I was like, this is beautiful. Like, thank you. Like, it's just like remembering the small details, opening the door for me. You know what I mean? Like, me not having to, like, tell you to walk on the outside of the street. Like, if those are the things that categorize you as a simp, then simp me out. I look like SZA. Well, SZA's beautiful. I'm still reeling from the damn April Fool's joke. You're so special. Thank you, baby. Oh, that April Fool's joke, some people didn't like it. Like, I saw some comments that was like, oh, Mr. Monroe needs to watch out for her. Why would she joke like that? Oh, that's not funny. Like, jokes, words have power, so on and so forth. And I'm like, okay, like, I get it. Words do have power. Like, but it was an April Fool's joke. Everyone does April Fool's jokes. And even in the April Fool's joke, I wasn't trashing him. Y'all didn't notice how I was still managed to sing this nigga's praises? Like, so what are we really doing? But anyways, people just love to hate me sometimes, and that's okay. I'll be a beautiful villain in some people's story if that's the case. I was so sad, but I didn't want to dog some out just in case it was a joke, and it was. Oh, and at least I know that y'all gonna ride at dawn for me. Because people was sending me messages like, oh my God, like before they watched the whole thing. I'm like, damn, y'all is gonna ride at dawn. I know y'all fuck with me the long way. My aunt even hit me up today like, oh my God, what you doing on the internet? Because she know, like, I'm not the one to, like, spill my beans and really go detail for detail, bar for bar, what's happening in my personal life. And I was like, you didn't watch the whole thing? She was like, no, but what the you and Storm got going on? What the happened between y'all? I was like, it was an April Fool's joke. Do I drink tea every day? No, not every day. Like, I alternate between, these days I've been drinking more coffee. But yeah, so I've had beautiful experiences with men. Like, legit, I've had men drive me an hour and a half away from my house to my mother's house and then come back and pick me up. And these are not men that I'm giving coochie to. And my mother be like, well, how you get here? I'm like, well, so-and-so dropped me off. She's like, they just pick you up from all the way from where they live and drive you. Yes. The fuck? Yes, I love a simp. Yeah. Or, invited to a family barbecue, like, what you need me to bring? Up at my mom's house, I met a couple guys that I was, loosely talking to up there, nothing crazy. They would legit order food, cater food from an Italian restaurant that was like maybe 10 minutes away for my whole family. That's how I get down. And you can ask my mother, I'm not lying. I don't lie. You can ask my family and they will verify what I'm saying. I don't make this up. So y'all think that, me talking about the bad man, that's solely been my experience or the majority of my experience, you got me fucked up. You see me? Do you see me? Are you blind? Men are 1,000% visual. 1,000%. I ain't even got to be smart. I ain't even got to be funny. I ain't even got to be talented. I already walked through the door just because of how I look. And it doesn't matter that y'all would say I hit the wall, I'm old, I'm a whatever. It doesn't even matter. Because of the way I look, I already am in the door. It just is what it is. And then I'm cool. I'm funny. I don't really give a fuck. I march to the beat of my own drum. I'm not pressed. Life is life, and how could you not like me and want to treat me well? Like, come on. And the times that I've had bad situations with men is because I wasn't available to them in the way that they wanted, and the roles reversed. And I'm going to be dead ass honest. I've been toxic as fuck. And then it was like, okay, now I know that you have feelings. I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine. I've had men that wanted to knock me off of this pedestal that they put me on. And this is what I tell y'all, like, because a lot of men, I look heavy. Bitch, your mother is heavy. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. A lot of men always be saying, oh, women are submissive, women are. So why y'all not running around with the pick-me's? It's because y'all don't really want that. Men like a challenge. Men like a woman that's going to sweeten you up, you know, be nice to you, be kind, but also get the fuck on if need be. Men like a woman that is sought after. Men like a woman that's confident. Men like women that have their own lives going on. Men like women that are warm-blooded. You have to be able to self-regulate. You got to be able to self-soothe. You have to be able to heat yourself up. You cannot need a pack. That's not attractive. Men love women like that, but when they get you, they like to try to break you down. They want to force you to be a pick me. They want to fuck up your self-esteem and put you in a space where you now you're not so, you know, confident anymore. Like now you like them a lot. Like you let them really fuck you and give you some dick, and now you're a little dickmatized. You let them hit the bottom of your, you know, you let them hit the bottom. So now you actually care about them. They have a little bit more value to you. And then they abuse that. That's really how it be. Seems like it's always a power struggle. Like, oh, who gonna catch feelings first? How long could I ghost you? How much could I make you feel like you ain't shit? How could I leave you on red and act like I don't really care? Get the fuck on. Like, at the end of the day, when you've imprinted on a man, when a man has imprinted on you, even if they try not to act like they don't give a fuck, people care. Men have feelings too. They try to pretend like they don't. Men have feelings too. They're people too. They think about you too. They pine over you too. They just have more restraint. And this is something that we as women could take a page from out of a man's book. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Men have more restraint, you know? They use discernment more. They get the fuck on when things are not serving them. That's the difference. It doesn't mean that they don't care or that they don't have feelings or that they're not thinking about you. They are. And they do. But they value themselves more. Some men, because a lot of men don't, but a lot of men do. They value themselves more. Like they ain't gonna let you play in their face too much. That's why I always say, don't let these niggas play in your face. Because they ain't gonna let you play in their face. The average man is not letting you play in his face too long. He just not. Unless, you know, you know how to do it and he gonna come back. Like, that's another story for another day. He ain't gonna let you play in his face too long, but he might feel like he need to get his lick back. He might feel like, you know, he needs to feel like his ego is repaired. And then he'll come back. But for the most part, not with that hairdo. Don't nobody give it. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're up here watching me being a fucking looky-loo, a spectator, not playing the game, a fucking nobody, faceless. We can't see you. We don't know what you look like. You want a man who wants you, but not too much. No, I kind of like for men to be obsessed with me. I'm not gonna lie. But I've had to learn that I need to be specific and say a healthy obsession, because I've had men be unhealthily obsessed with me and it doesn't end well, and it could be a little scary and it's dangerous. But no, I want you to be like on my body. I want you to be like checking for me. I like that. But I also want to check for you too. I was so toxic at one point that I kind of like, I liked when men kind of ignored me. Like I used to get off on that because I wasn't used to it. But that's not healthy. And entering, you know, I'm grown as fuck now. That's not healthy. You can't sustain relationships like that, you know? So I had to like reel it in and be like, girl, That's not healthy. That's toxic. And then you gotta think of my attachment style issues that I may have, and maybe abandonment issues. Like whatever it is that I was dealing with, I just had to really work on unpacking that. And that was good. You had a stalker. I've had a couple of stalkers, but I love simps. I love them. They're so helpful. They really are. They pay my rent. They pay my bills. They've taken me on beautiful excursions. I love them. And when I do get married, it'll most likely be to a simp. I'll be married to a simp. I'm not getting married to no, I'm an alpha, I'm an alpha. I don't fucking want that. Keep that shit the fuck away from me. No thanks. I want somebody that's going to be like, babe, are you good? Do you need anything? What you got going on? How can I help you? How can I be of service to you? You want me to rub your feet? I'm gonna book us a massage. I know that you really like to eat this, so I bought you some home on the way back from wherever I was. Or if we ain't together, I want him to order me something and send it to me. I love that. All of that women like bad guys and gangsters, and that's because you're trying to fucking go after little girls. A lot of y'all are fucking pedophile, and you want a young girl. Of course, most young girls, you melanin rich girls, go through a phase of dating pookies because that's all we have access to when we live in urban communities. They're as stupido. But in real life, don't nobody, we like nice guys. We like men that actually want to treat us nice. I don't want no man that's going to dog walk me. I don't know any woman in real life that wants a man to dog walk her. Like, it don't give that. We would all prefer somebody that got money, that's not stingy, that ain't got kids, that's not dicking and dodging all over the place, that has self-control. Don't nobody want no Pookie or a fucking Ray Ray. So miss me with that. Okay? I'm not no grown woman. They don't get that. They might like to screw a Pookie and a Ray Ray, have sex with them, but to really do life and be out in the real world, absolutely not. I'm sorry, no. They don't get that. I'm not a woman that cares about optics because, I have to care about optics now because I'm a content creator. So it matters. I can't just show the fuck up with anybody. Y'all gonna chew me the fuck out, especially the way I come up here and talk. I have to be way more discerning than I've ever been. And I love that for me. Because me doing this also forces me to continue to choose better and to continue to elevate my life and to continue to level the fuck up. Like, bitch, stand on it. And you're talking all of that talk, bitch, stand on it. Do you believe in a dream girl? A man suddenly changes for the woman that is their dream because why does that one that always exist? I believe in dream girls, absolutely. But I also believe in you could be a dream girl, but if a man is not ready to do something, and if a woman is not ready, because I've come across dream chef's kiss, niggas, men that bitches will fucking fight over, and I'm just like, eh. So it's really all about being ready. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about being ready. Like, the ones that I know, and I'm like, okay, like, if I really, really wanted to get married tomorrow, I have a couple of people that I will call and try to spin a block and see if the offer still stands because they are dream guys. But I just wasn't ready. I didn't feel like I could be anybody's wife. So sometimes we got to take ourselves out of the equation. It's not always about you. Sometimes the man or the person is not ready. They may feel like they don't have anything to offer as a husband. I didn't feel like I had anything to offer as a wife. Like, I felt like I don't want to be tied down. I enjoy freedom. I didn't want to have to answer to anybody. I didn't want anybody telling me what to do. I didn't want to have to compromise. I didn't want to have to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning because my husband got to get up and go to work and I got to iron his shirt. I didn't want to do that. I still don't want to do that. But now I know what a relationship, like when I really, really lock in and like get married and stuff, I understand more what that would need to look like for it to be good for me. You know, for it to work for me. I get what that looks like now. Those the back then I didn't know. I didn't know what the fuck like and these were I could show y'all pictures and I could show y'all niggas resumes and their assets and I'm not just talking about good dick. Like well, I'm talking about men that are like exotic, gorgeous, like no kids, got their shit together. I just wasn't ready to do that. Now, doesn't mean that it was them or something wrong with them. No. From what you're hearing, I shouldn't get married. Okay, I don't care. Just marry a mannequin. You don't tell me what to do. Jazz 'em. And everybody up in here hit the like button. There's three dots at the top right hand of the screen. Hit the like button. Real men just do some things without thinking. Exactly. And that's why that whole, oh, men that treat you nice as a simp, just say you don't like women and go. Just say you view women as objects to be used and discarded and go. So I've decided that men should be used as objects and men are put here to help us. So I'm going to get my help. And I know that I automatically bring beautiful energy and frequency and vibes and inspiration and whatever to a man's life. I'm very resourceful. I'm very helpful. And I have social equity. Period. Fix your lashes. What the fuck are you talking about? Y'all just be wanting to say stupid shit to me. Please don't cuss in my chat. Don't use cuss words. I'm gonna have to delete this comment because I can't. Don't cuss in my chat. I think a mannequin is the best choice for you. And who cares about what you think? Who the fuck are you? I don't know you. You're a stranger danger. Help goes both ways. See, men that got the y'all, it's just be broke ass men that had that talk like that. And I'm just being quite honest. Like I've dealt with men of means and I've dealt with men that were I never really dealt with like a straight up brokey because I don't play that shit. But I've dealt with men that didn't really have it like that. And the ones that's not like super like really like got it like that, they talk that talk. You understand a woman's worth if you actually like women. You know how she can add to your life. You don't have to sit up here and run down a fucking resume. You're not an employer, bitch. Women should not be out here trying to prove themselves to men as if we're trying to work for you. But that's initially what a lot of women do. We provide free labor to men. And what do we get in return? Especially these days. Y'all don't even want to take care of things fully and solely financially. So what the fuck is the point? In-house dick? That'd be mediocre?
How's everything?
Good, thank you. Dick be on gummy worm? The shit don't even get hard. Got to get a honey pack and a Viagra. Can only get some good, strong, hard dick maybe a couple times out the month because you don't want your husband to be drugged up all the time. Do you think social media and dating apps ruined the dating scene because people don't want to be serious now? Absolutely. Because it gives you a fictitious amount of access and you think you have all of these options that you really don't, especially men. Because, baby, I don't know who the fuck told these men that they got so many options. Like, I'll be so confused. Like, where the fuck do they got these options at? In real life, men don't have nearly as many options as the average looking man. Average height, average weight, average face, average wallet does not have nearly as the amount of options as the average looking woman. Average weight, average height, average wallet. It just, that's a lie. It's a scam. It's a lie. Why you care so much about men? Because we live in a world that's run by men. I said no cussing in my chat. I could cuss on my channel. This is my motherfucking show. Me as a woman, I don't have a fucking choice but to deal with men. Do y'all understand how much I get harassed? Men, you would never understand. I walk outside and get harassed. I have no choice but to interact with men and to understand how to maneuver in a world run by men. So that's why. And I'm talking to women, so I don't understand why it's always men up in here with the bullshit. I can't, you think I could live in this world without running into men or having to learn how to navigate men? Like, is it crack? Is it crack? It must be the purest. I have so much negative to say about men. You are what's wrong with men. You all cherry pick. I just sat up here for 25 minutes straight and told y'all all of the beautiful things that men have done for me. For 5 minutes, I done talked about how the men that are the horrible ones, that ain't shit. And that's all you could fixate on. The selective outrage is mind boggling. I literally sat up here and said, I love simps. Men are so helpful. I love when men do these things for me. I talked about all of the nice things that men have done for me. And yet y'all still sit y'all funky asses up here and say that all I do is talk bad about men. Y'all like that. It's a kink. You niggas get off on it. I'm convinced. Y'all like for me to cuss y'all out. Y'all love it. It gets y'all little dicks hard. Because it ain't no fucking way. It ain't no motherfucking way. You're still going, this is my show. You're right, you getting blocked because you got me fucked up. Y'all really think y'all gonna come up here and check me? And you're not even a supporter? You don't go here? I would never talk to my actual supporters like this. My love bugs, we speak the same language for the most part. Thank you all. Thank y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. I'm eating French toast and turkey bacon. Price of growing. Yeah, I'm not mad. Hey guys. Speaking of the price of growing, so y'all know I've been going viral on TikTok, right? So one of my videos got over 900,000 views, bitch. I can't believe it. And I have a handful that got over 100,000 views. And I did one yesterday on the girl named Tumelo from Bristol, from England. Did y'all see that? The interview where she was telling the interviewer off and calling her old. So I talked about it and I was like, y'all know me. I said the girl was missing a side tooth and she could put down the baked beans with the potatoes. Y'all know how they be eating over there in the UK. They eat the baked beans with the potatoes in a tuna fish. It's, the food gives. The woman that walked out, yes. So I was like, yeah, like, you talking about people old, but the host look better than you. You put mad miles on your box. You're sitting up here talking about, people old or whatever. And at the end of the day, though, we all have to get old unless you die. You're unalive. You're not here no more, right? So now I'm getting attacked by the South Africans. The South Africans, boy, let me tell you. And I can't understand what they're saying because I don't read that language. I don't talk that language. So the South Africans is cussing me out like a dog in the street. I keep deleting these messages because, bitch, you're not about to come and try me and I don't understand what you're saying. Like, I looked up a couple of the terms that they were saying and I saw this one guy make a video and say, if they say this to you, then oh, it's up from here. Then somebody else came and said, oh, Amarella, can you do me a favor and put my Cash App so I can pin it? It's dollar sign. Oh, hey, DH, yes. Or it's dollar sign Love Jones TV so I can pin my Cash App. So, hey, Brittany, thank you, DH. So the South Africans is chewing me the fuck out on TikTok. And they saying, oh, that girl's only 18. She's a kid. And I'm like, this girl's saying she's a sex worker. Y'all contradict yourself so fucking much because now she a sex worker and y'all saying don't shame a sex worker, but then y'all infantilizing her and saying she only 18. So y'all condoning kids being sex workers? Like, come on. Miss me with that fucking bullshit. If she could get her round ass up there and call that woman everything but a child of God, then she could get it too. And I said, if she was in America, I would have called her all types of roly-polies. I would have. You're not about to come to me and call me a senior and talk to me crazy and tell me I probably was getting bent over behind a bin when I was her age. When you out here making a name for yourself by being a sex worker, like, I don't think the host was disrespecting her personally. She did ask her, do you have no shame? She didn't say, shame on you. So this one other African girl came in and called me a grandma. And I was like, I'm a grandma. I said, you're young? Because she looked old as fuck. Her wig looked like an old lady wig. She looked like she bleaching out her skin. You know how when you start to bleach your skin, how the color wheel works? When you have a certain undertone, you start to look pink. It's giving pink, pinky doll. Okay? But I can't say all the things. I'm not, but she calling me grandma. I'm like, okay, you're young. No, she said, you old too, or something like that. And I said, you're young? And then she said, you can't tell grandma? And I said, you look older with 3 kids. And then she goes, that's why I have flip-flops on my chest. Like saying my breast, my bosom, that I don't even fucking be wearing bras, basically, is flip-flops. My breast is robust, okay, bitch? And her boobs hang low. I said, girl, yours is real low, girl. And you got a kangaroo pouch. You got me fucked up. You got a kangaroo pouch, bitch. With a 65-year-old fucking a wig that look like you look like you was dressed like a grandmother. I cannot. Yes, pinky doll. She said, oh, grandma mad. Like, I'm not mad. I think that shit is fucking ridiculous because the way these people look. Now, I honestly, I don't mean no disrespect to anybody that's African. I really feel like a lot of African women really be coming for American women. And a lot of them feel like they're better. They try to highbrow, they try to look down, and they try to talk down on us when everybody want to be us. Everybody want to come over here. Everybody want the American dream. And then another girl was like, oh, South Africa into the chat. It's not going to end well for you. It's going to end badly for you. And I said, badly how? I wanted to say so fucking bad. I can't even say it because I don't want to get canceled. I'm just getting started. No, we don't, girl, stop. Well, I like to think that that's not the majority of y'all. I would. But a lot of the things that people that's not American, a lot of Caribbean people say nasty things toward Black Americans too. It's true. Like y'all don't wanna keep it real. But I have friends that are from everywhere, and I hear them talk. I've heard things that their parents would say. Exactly, Brittany. They say a lot of nasty things when if it was not for us, they wouldn't even be able to fucking migrate over here. Now let's start there. I don't want that to be true, but it is in a lot of cases, and we got to keep it real. And then the crusty, dusty looking bitch. Ooh, I'm policing myself real bad. She do not look younger than me. She do not look young. Bitch, where? I couldn't. Yes, Amberella. A lot of us really do look the fuck good. We really do. So trying to age shame and call me grandma, like bitch, that don't hurt my feelings. She don't know I've been getting chewed the fuck out on YouTube. And before any of this shit, I've been getting chewed the fuck out in real life. Like my family used to roast my ass when I was a kid. This ain't nothing. It's not okay for any of us to be mean toward each other, DH. But as an adult, I could personally say that kids are mean, period. I got bullied, harassed, teased. Kids are fucking despicable. I don't really like when people try to just segregate children being bullied and teased and only saying it happens to one group because I don't agree with that. I personally don't. Children are fucking vicious. What the fuck is happening? Children are vicious, period. 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 Children are vicious. You know, then like the other girls, the biracial girls, they say, oh, the black girls was mean to me. Black girls was mean to me too, and I'm black. Oh, they pulled my hair. They pulled my hair too, and I'm black. I can't lean on the fact that I was biracial or that I was other. I can't. That doesn't apply to me. I can't. So I just feel like we got to keep it real. Children are just fucking mean, period. But now as adults, when you understand more, from what I've experienced, adults that are not American, black American, they talk down on black Americans. And these are adults with fully developed brains, fully functioning, knowing that they're coming over here to reap the benefits, of what our ancestors helped to build. They didn't have to go through all of the systemic oppression and all of that we went through. And this is not me saying that they have not experienced anything. I'm not saying that. But our plight has been different. So for you to come over here and to talk down, I just don't agree with that. I don't see us doing that to you all. I don't hear it. And this could be just my personal experience. And even from what I see on social media, I don't see it and I don't hear us talking down the way that I see the others. They come over and they just act like we just a piece of shit. Like, you really want to see white supremacy upheld? And I've heard them say it themselves. I've heard them say it themselves. Like, yo, the way my family talk about black Americans, I hear them say it themselves. Now, the kid thing, kids are just fucking mean, period. I experienced mean ass fucking kids. I can't say it's because I was African. Can't say it's because I was light skinned and biracial. I can't say shit. Yes, I did have long hair, but I look like a regular black girl. Kids are fucking mean. And I'm not saying that it's okay. And I'm not saying or trying to invalidate anybody's experience. Cool, what they doing? Somebody named Jamal up in here acting crazy? You're right, Amberella. Thank you. Yes, Alex. Yes. A lot of people ain't ready for what Dane Calloway got to say, though. And I don't want us to be divided. I really don't. I don't want that. I'm not an advocate for that. I'm really not. And it's unfortunate that we can't have these conversations without, unfortunately, offending people. And I get that. You know, sometimes people have conversations that I don't like, and I be having to check myself. You know, like, girl, you can't be offended by this. If this is what people are saying, then maybe there's some truth. Where there's smoke, there's fire, you know? People think that we're lazy and we're this and that. It's because of how we're portrayed. We get on television and act a fucking fool. You know, one of our presidents, I can't remember which one it was, labeled us as the welfare queen, and it's stuck. When we know who getting most of the government resources, it ain't me, it ain't us. Do we get some of it? Absolutely, but majority? Hell the fuck no, bitch. Absolutely not. It's all propaganda. Just like when I was little, I didn't even know Africa was a continent. I didn't understand that Africa had over 50 countries. I thought that everybody in Africa was impoverished with flies flying in their eyes and a pot belly. Because all they showed us was commercials with Africans starving. When you only see a certain group of people in a certain way, it develops these prejudices that you have. And I get it, it stems from somewhere. But when you actually, like, I have yet to travel to any country in Africa, but when I do, I'm sure it ain't gonna be just everybody walking around barefoot in a hut. And when they come over to America, they see American millionaires, they see Americans owning businesses, houses, maybe not in the communities that they set up shop in by large, but this country is big as fuck, and we are soaring. We are getting to it. And I be having to like remind us, no, we fucking come leaps and bounds from the shackles, since the shackles days. We can be doing better. We're not united, and that's why we're not legit dominating shit. And that's by design too. But for the most part, whoever's running the show got us all thinking these weird old ways about each other. But I'm not running around saying, oh, every African got it. I'm not running around saying that because that's what I heard. I'm not running around saying every African is in a hut. Like, you don't do that as a grown adult when you can see with your own eyes what's going on. You could pick up a fucking book and read. And we have the internet and we could see how people are actually living. Being ignorant like that is a choice. It's a choice. And I've seen and heard a lot of people be ignorant. And it's not okay. We all need to do better. Can I show outside? Absolutely not. No. Y'all can't see where I'm at. And I'm sitting down and I'm. Yes, Lenny, it does. It spreads a stereotype. It does. And I understand that, but it's like once you get over here and you get to really see what's going on, like it's unfortunate that they only highlight the worst of us. And but that has a lot to do with us too because we don't own shit. We don't own the media. We have to get ahead of our narrative. And this is why I love the fact that we have these platforms, you know? Because we get to like you see, you know, Black Girl Luxury, you see us really get into it. Like if we only had television to rely on, you wouldn't fucking know that there were like so many black owned restaurants that were fucking thriving or like black owned businesses. I don't even like black owned, like that's annoying, but y'all get what I'm saying. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't really see us in our glory like that if we only had legit TV to rely on. And for years and years and years, it was only television. So when things like that is ingrained in you, it's hard, you know, to kind of like break the fucking spell. And I get it, but move, Jones, imagine if we were united, especially as women are great. Aunties couldn't have bank accounts till the 70s, and now we're here stacking wealth like no one's business. That part, you meant Love Jones. I know you meant Love Jones. That part. And that's why I tell us, like, when I'm talking, I'm not just saying all men are fucking trash. Can I have a little more coffee? Hey, can I have just a little more coffee? I don't know if you could. Hi, can I have a little more coffee? Thank you. Oh, this is why I tell us to decenter men because our quality of life hasn't been what it could be because we've centered men. It doesn't sound good. And I know for men to hear that it doesn't feel good. But it's the fucking truth. You know, if we treated men the way that they just return the energy. That's it. Return the energy. He don't text you, bitch, don't text him. He doesn't call you, don't call him. He doesn't inquire about you, don't inquire about him. He don't show up for you, don't show up for him. And a lot of us don't do that. We go the extra mile for men that literally just fucking drain us of our source. They energy harvest off of us and then they discard us. They embarrass us and they treat us like a piece of shit. And then a lot of us are just passing that trauma down to our children. And we have to be the change that we want to see. We got to break those ties and we got to end those cycles. The only way to do that is to be better women. The only way to be better women is to decenter men. You cannot put men at the center of your world. A man should be secondary. That's why when they threaten you, like, oh, you ain't gonna have a husband, marry a mannequin, like, bitch, okay. I could get married and then, God forbid, my husband could get hit by a car. Anything could happen. I came into this world solo dolo. This was a solo mission to begin with. Whoever I interact with is a choice. You know what I'm saying? It's a choice. So what? When I'm 50, if I'm alive, my fucking pussy still gonna be wet? I know 50 years old that's getting popping. I know 60-year-olds that's getting it popping. The fucking STD rate is booming in the motherfucking nursing home. I'm not saying go out there and don't use protection or, you know, be doing. I'm just saying it still works. I see the nurses get on these internet streets and tell the motherfucking truth. Thanks, boo. They tell the truth. That's good. That's good. Thank you. They tell the truth. Majority of the nursing homes are filled up with grumpy old men. No one goes to visit them. Nobody comes to see them. A lot of them are very angry and bitter because they don't have no love. They don't have no support. And they treat the nurses terribly. They take it out on them. Where do you think the term grumpy old man comes from? But they said on the other hand, the women are surrounded by family. They're surrounded by cousins, aunts, nieces, nephews, brothers, sisters, they children. It's because we naturally build community. So when they say you're going to be alone, it is a scam. You're not going to be alone. We naturally build community. I'm building community right now with y'all. When I go to another state and you live there, I'm sure you will be wanting to link up. I do a meet and greet. I'm sure a lot of you all will come. That is what women do. We build community. We're more intimate with each other. We're there for each other in a different way. Men don't naturally do that. And when they do, they're doing it with women or men that act feminine. Mic drop. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all don't want to believe me, but it's true. Men be real alone. Nobody don't come visit them. It's because they don't pour into their families the same way. Women are the ones organizing the family link-ups, the birthday parties. It's women. Even if a man want to try to take credit, it's women. The Thanksgiving, we're cooking the food. Christmas, we're more than likely wrapping the gifts, organizing. There's a sector on TikTok, moms of TikTok, and it is the most shameful shit I've ever fucking seen in my life. And I'm not just talking about women that look like me. Women of all nationalities get dog walked. Even the ones that are fucking being taken care of, they're getting dog walked. They're not having help. They're raising the children by themselves. This is what I'm seeing. I'm not making this up. This is what I'm seeing. The husbands just get to relax and lay off to the side. And the moms it's chaotic. The kids are running fucking rampant. The father, like there's mothers that literally, I've seen multiple videos. It's the Clears. And they do like the stocking sock stuffers. Their stockings are empty every single Christmas because nobody thought to get mom anything. Who's stuffing the stocks for everybody else? The mother. The mother. How is it capped? But why should you have to ask your husband to help? That's an adult. You shouldn't have to ask an adult to be an adult. That is called mothering. If I have to tell you to pick up after the kids, to wash the dishes, to take out the trash, to put something in the stocking stuffer for me for Christmas, now I'm your mother. I'm mothering you. So now I have another kid. And this is why a lot of women get divorced, because it's like, hey, I might as well just have the kids that I have instead of having an extra kid or being resentful of a grown adult that is not helping me at all. It just seems like a scam. If we live here together, why the fuck I gotta tell you to take the garbage out if the garbage is overflowing? Why do I have to tell you to pick your drawers up if your drawers and your socks is laying in the middle of the floor? Like, what? That's how I know. I couldn't. If I lived with a man again, because I've lived with a man 1.2 times. If I do that again, I need my own bathroom. Because I don't like when people get out the shower and the whole fucking shower, the whole bathroom is wet. Like, bitch, what was you doing? Slinging water? That irks me. I don't like when people don't flush the toilet. That irks me. I can't stand when people leave toothpaste all in the sink. I can't take it. When I go to my mom's house, my younger brother, the 15-year-old, I'm constantly having to cuss him out. And it's very annoying. But it's like, I cannot imagine if that was my husband and I had to constantly tell him to do the same things over and over again the way that I have to do my baby brother. And that's what a lot of women are experiencing living with men. So when y'all say, oh, you're going to be by yourself with cats. Okay. All right. What do I think about people coming for child-free people? I see it all the time. I think it's rooted in jealousy. I think some people are jealous, and I think some people just don't understand it. Like, some people are just so stuck in the matrix that they cannot fathom the idea that you did not drink the fucking Kool-Aid. They don't get it. Like, bitch, how did you not fall for the scam? How are you not doing what all of us are doing? How did you step out of the box? How did you detach from the matrix? Like, what is going on? And then it's also sometimes jealousy. Like, damn, you just get to get up and go and do whatever it is that you want to do. And here I am, I got to find a babysitter, or I got to bring a hollering badass kid with me. A lot of mothers don't really like their children. People not ready to have that conversation, though. But a lot of women don't like their children. They love their children, but they don't like their children. They don't like being mothers in real life, but they don't have a choice because they didn't know that they had a choice. That's why I always tell y'all when I become a mother, because I believe I will have at least one child. It is going to be because I am ready, and I am going to be a rich ass bitch, so I could get me somebody to clean up my house. If I need a night nurse, of course there's gonna be cameras all throughout my motherfucking house. I could get me some extra sleep if I need to, and somebody could feed my baby throughout the night. Like, it's giving that. That's how I envision myself having a child. My advice, hey Michelle K, for approaching fine black women, um, have a nice smile. That works. So, make sure you brush your teeth. You ain't got like crud. Make sure you ain't got no crust in your eyes. Be well groomed. You don't gotta be dressed to the nines. You could have on anything. As long as it looks clean. You have to look kempt. And give a compliment. And don't say you sexy. None of that weirdo shit. Just be like, hi, you look beautiful today. Or you have nice eyes. Oh, you have such a pretty smile. Or I like your outfit. Like, you look amazing. You look great. Are you a stylist? Did you put that together yourself? Have you always been into fashion? Where are you going? You know, what you're doing. Pick a random day and be like, are you free on such and such day? And see what they say and then be like, if you are, I'd love to take you out. You're so pretty. Like, you're radiant. You look like you have a halo around you. I love your skin. It looks so smooth. You're gorgeous. Beauty personified. Well, you can even do this. Chef's kiss. Women love shit like that. I bag women all the time. Not really, not really. They kind of bag me, but when I talk to them, I talk to them like that, and they be like, you are stunning, and I don't see you having trouble getting a guy. It's not hard to get a guy. I just gotta be in the mood. Like, people aggravate me. People are really irritating. I don't really like that many people. And that doesn't mean that they're not likable or that they're not good people. What's up, Faith? But I don't like too many people. And especially now that I'm like healthier and I'm not as toxic, my tolerance is low. I don't want to go to the ghetto toxic circus anymore. It's not fun. I used to be entertained. And I used to like court gestures and like the razzle dazzle. But I'm not into that anymore. So I don't know. Like, I haven't, I mean, I talk to who I talk to, but I haven't really been like outside of that. I haven't been out there the way that I used to be, so to speak. So I wouldn't even know. Like, if I wasn't talking to who I was talking to, I don't have a hard time. Hey, thank you. You shouldn't move like a child. You are a woman. Paying rent, paying bills, picking up my own check, buying my own clothes. That's moving like a child? What's moving like a child? What do you mean? What do you mean moving like a child? Thank you. You know, prideful is not going to end with happiness. Okay. Once you heal, the slightest bit of toxicity is irky. Yeah. I didn't mean it like that. So how did you mean it? Men love fit and friendly. I see some aggressive ass preferences, so get the fuck with that. And men will move hell and high water for them. It ain't shit friendly about a lot of them. And a lot of them ain't too fit either. They just got the right aesthetic, so let's not go there. Don't fuck with me. Do I have a dog? No. No, I don't have a dog. Thank you. Yes, Vivian, that part. No disrespect. I don't feel disrespected. I don't know you. You're a stranger. I meant that you are a suddenly intelligent woman. I don't see a child, immature man getting your attention. You're too good for that. Oh, okay. Am I American? I am, yes. I gotta love Jones for your body and your skin tone. It's raining out here, something crazy, y'all. It's like coming down. No, it's not safe for me to show where I'm at, especially since I'm sitting down. I'm not walking. I'm literally sitting in the same spot. I absolutely am not about to show y'all. It's 5:35 p.m. Oh damn, rain and snow. Jeez. All right, I'm about to get out of here. Hi, Ava. Hey, love. People stay trying to invade your light. It's unacceptable. You're so positive. Thank you. It's been raining on and off. You have a question? What's up, boo? Your friend broke her arm. Hopefully, she went to the hospital. Ooh. Oh no. The syrup is dripping. God damn it. Ouch. Southern men are a bit better. Oh, I love Southern men. Yeah. Like men from like the middle of America too. Sorry about your friend. How do you get him to really want you? Well, first, you got to be sure that that's what you actually want. Because sometimes I be feeling like I want stuff, but I don't, like I be having split energy. And that's why I don't really get it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, kind of, but So you got to be sure it's what you really want. And second, you just got to, continue to live your life. Be mysterious. Like, men love mystery. Don't tell him all of your business, but make him feel like you're open still at the same time. So tell him certain things. Thank you, Brienne, for the donation. I appreciate you, boo. Tell him certain things, but not all of your tea. Do not get into childhood traumas. Don't do that. Like, that's something that I would never suggest doing, but if you do, because you build a friendship, that needs to be like a year plus into knowing somebody, and you still don't even delve into all of that because that's not sexy. Match energy, like you gotta set the tone from the gate. How you set the tone with a person is how they gonna carry out the duration of their stay with you. You're not about to be up texting all day and night to a man that is not a resource or an asset to you. Because you talking to a person is an investment. You're giving out your energy, and your energy is a hot commodity. You have to always maintain that, you know? So, but then I would say like 2 weeks time, if he's not trying to plan an in-person meetup, then don't you initiate it. Don't initiate it. Don't. Things are circumstantial, because it's like things are just circumstantial. But if it's just like strictly you really wanting to be with him, you got to let him take the lead. But still let him know that you're interested. Don't call him. Don't initiate contact. When he hits you up, be friendly, be flirty. Be like, hey, what's up? Like, give him a bedroom tone. Be sexy. Talk in a seductive tone. You know? But a man should always go first. A man should always go first. When him to really want you, pay his ass no mind. Continue to pour into you. And if he like you, he'll come around. Can you give me advice for your sexual course? Or no. Mm-mm. Hey Mel, what's up? I haven't seen you on here in a while. How you been? I keep saying I'm gonna go, but I might as well just sit here with y'all for a little more. Remember, the rule of thumb is to mirror him. Keep the same energy. If he's texting you short, try real hard to text him back in the same vein. If he's taking forever to text you back, do the same thing. Match energy. If he acting like you're an option, treat him like a fucking option. If he acting like you the hottest shit since sliced bread, you don't fully treat him like sliced bread. You could treat him like a quarter of a piece of bread, a half of a slice of bread. But it depends. It depends on what you want out of the situation. Like, do you really want it? Like, is this somebody that should be like, oh my God, I feel like, like this is my, somebody I could really be with? Or is it just like a place filler? Is it just someone that you want to fuck? Is it somebody that you're just trying to get a bag from? Like, it depends. Because, you got to kind of modify it a little bit when you're dealing with particular people. But always be yourself and be authentic. Don't be giving out no fake ass compliments. We don't do that. If I ain't got nothing nice to say, I don't say nothing. We don't do the fake. It don't that because it doesn't read well. And people could the fake shit is always gonna look like fake shit. So my friend is a big fan of you. So why she's at the hospital now, I'm catching up on this channel. This is why I'm on the live. Oh, well, tell your friend I said super healing and speedy recovery. Shut up, Rosa Parks. Bitch, fuck you. Oh, yeah, move past. Okay. Yeah, so just match his energy. And you gotta always maintain your options. Until a man really like lock it down, then that's not your man like that. He's just an option. He's just an option. We was literally kings. Y'all ain't got no motherfucking kingdom. Fake is a waste of time. At some point, you have to be yourself. Exactly. That's why I don't really like to play games. I'm not really into that. I just feel like if you just match energy, then you can't go wrong with that. Nobody's really playing the game. I'm not like pump faking. Like, no, I'm just treating you how you treat me. I think that's how we should be. If you nice to me, I'm gonna be nice to you. If you're mean to me, I'm probably gonna be mean to you or just not really interact with you that much. If you're dismissive toward me, then eventually I'll be dismissive toward you. If you treat me like an option, I'm gonna treat you like an option. If you don't prioritize me, I won't prioritize you. If I don't hear from you, that's hard. Like once you're constantly like when you're used to being in communication with someone, but eventually you gotta stop. You gotta get off the fucking hamster wheel, and it's hard. But you gotta fight it. You have to fight it. You get the urge, fight it. Focus on something else. Talk to somebody else. Go outside. Read a book. Go to sleep. Take a bath. Watch a movie. Scroll aimlessly on fucking TikTok. Whatever it is that you need to do to like get your mind off of said person so that you're not constantly first all the time, then do it. Fight it. Fight it. Fight it. Thank you. This is gorgeous. Show the gap for 50. No. Fuck out of here. Send the 50. Do I know Speed? No. I heard of him. How do you just get out of the F buddy stage? You gotta stop fucking him. You gotta deny access. And it's hard. You gotta fight it. You have to fight it. One time, I blocked this guy that I could not stop fucking for 3 months, and I didn't even realize I blocked him. That's how busy I got with my own self and my own life and what the hell I had going on. I didn't even know that I blocked him. I didn't even remember. And I ran into him and he was like, yo, and I thought he blocked me because it was just always back and forth. And I was like, oh, I ain't hear nothing from you. You ain't called me. Like, you blocked me. And I was like, what? I did that a couple times. I went to my thing, and I blocked him. Another one. He like, yo, you blocked me. You got me blocked. I said, no, I didn't. You just don't call me. Had him blocked. I didn't even remember. 3 whole months. And then, of course, they always want to spin the block. They come back around sniffing around. Like, you got to think of yourself as a hot commodity. You're not a regular woman. You are that fucking premier woman. Why wouldn't a person want to talk to you? Why wouldn't a person want to check in and see how you doing? Like, why not? Why not? Why would a person just not want to be a part of your life? Deny access, and then eventually they'll come around. And then when they do, you gotta be strong and firm with what it is that you want moving forward, and say no to anything that doesn't look like that. But you gotta have discipline, and you gotta be strong enough to say no. My daughter is so much like you. I'm truly proud of her. I'm a single mother of two grown children. Wish I had better attitude when I was young. Oh, I love that. Love Jones for president. Yes. I'm trying to fight it. LOL. I know he's dealing with a lot, so he can't be the man he wants to be for me, but my anxiety is killing me thinking he might lose interest. That's the thing. If he does lose interest, so what? And that's what you got to fight that too. Because at the end of the day, there's so many people around. The thing is, and this is what I was telling y'all, because I do it too. We make people special. When you look at motherfuckers after you don't like them like that no more, you be like, ugh, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, he's not even. We make them special. The love and adoration that we pour into them is what makes them special. They don't be that fucking special. They don't be that fucking cute. The dick don't even be that good. We give them that pizzazz. It's our feelings reflected and projected onto them. We make them feel like they that nigga because we giving them and we're pouring into them and we giving them attention. Self-delusion, yikes. And I'm sure you are a scrub the ground that nobody is checking for. You make a man special. You do. The love and attention that you give to him makes him way more exciting than he actually is. And once you realize that and once you choose to snap out of it, then you get to see them as a regular person. And then you could like see them for who they actually are. It's a choice. We don't realize that we have a choice because we always give our power away. And we never call it back to us. Call back your power. Call your power back. I call my power back to me. From anyone who has some of it, from anyone who has some of my energy, from anyone who's been, harvesting and draining me, I call it back. Call it back. It's really not the easiest. It's not the easiest thing to do. But you could do it. And people be like, oh, you just don't care. You're just. No, I chose to just see you as a person, to just see you for what you really and who you really are. Like, it's not that special. I made you special. Some men don't comprehend that they wouldn't be ish without a woman. Ooh! But the dick be dickin'. Not the only thing about him, though. Yeah, being digmatized is really, really hard. And having a soul tie is really hard. So I understand. Because I definitely done went back and forth to. I get it. I get it. We here. But the thing is, if you can't just get some dick and be detached emotionally, then you can't do it. You gotta move. You gotta, like, wean yourself off of it. You gotta wean yourself off of it. For real, because I mean, if you say you wanna be with him, then you're never truly gonna be fulfilled with just getting some dick. Like, that's not gonna fulfill you. You know what I mean? And then eventually you're gonna start to be sad about it. And you're gonna feel empty when he leaves your bed or when you leave his. It won't be fulfilling anymore. It won't. I've been there. I'm not gonna sit up here and the fucking gag is with me. I never wanted anything serious. So it was always me that was like, no, I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I'm not ready. I'm just got out of something. I don't know, like, let's just date, and then once, the thing is, I was on a power trip. I think that was it too. And I always love to maintain access, full access. So sometimes, I'm telling y'all too much of my business. Anyways, I've been trying to focus on myself lately. Yes. You talk so much sense. Thank you. I mean, I'm a woman. Like, and I don't know, people be so mad at me. And it's just like, bitch, you're fucking weird. Like, I never sat up here and act like I didn't experience anything. I haven't gone through anything. I have. But I've had beautiful, amazing experiences as well. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I've had to wean myself off of men because I knew that it was not, like, I didn't really want to be with them in real life. I just like to have sex with them. And I like the attention, and it was fun. And they had good dick. But I didn't, they couldn't exist with me in this world. No. You got to be honest with yourself. Yeah, I was once told that I act like a man, but I don't think I act like a man. I just think that, I don't know, like, people tell me, you're cold, you don't care. Like, I care. Bitch, I cry, I be mad, just like anybody else. But I'm real about it, and I understand what the feelings mean. I understand where they stem from. I allow myself to feel how I feel, and I don't be apologetic about it. I don't beat myself up for feeling some type of way. I beat myself up when I feel some type of way for too long, but I don't feel bad. If I'm jealous, I'll be like, I'm jealous. Like, I'm a fucking human, and I'm never jealous of a person, but I could be jealous of how a person is with another person, or if you tell me you're gonna go and do so, like, I would be jealous. I don't want to see somebody that I care about with somebody else, even if I don't fuck with them no more. I would be jealous. So chances are I'm gonna block you on everything. I don't want to see nothing that you're doing. I don't want to see that. I'm real. If you hurt my feelings, you hurt my feelings. You made me feel sad, you made me feel sad. You said something that I didn't like. I'm going to say, I didn't really like that. I'm very emotionally aware. And I honor my feelings above anything or anybody else because I am the most important part and person and character in my life. Everything and everybody else is secondary, you know? And that's the difference between black women and white women. White women were taught to center their feelings. We were not. Shouts out to Cynthia G. We were taught to be black male worshipers. White women center their feelings day in and day out, and I started to do that. White women will cry and act like her fucking world is crumbling down if you do something that she don't like or that hurts her feelings. It makes her sad. It makes me cry. Can't believe you'd say that to me. It really hurt. With us, it's like, your feelings don't mean shit. Bitch, you're too sensitive. It's invalid. I don't care. We're so used to men treating us like a piece of shit and dog walking us that we just put our feelings to the back burner and we don't allow ourselves to feel our feels. How do you get over things and how do you get through things when you're not allowed to even acknowledge it? People should embrace normal human emotions more. It's okay to feel and say how you feel. It's not natural to bottle up things. Yeah, it's not. And I don't. And I don't care if it makes me look weak. Or, oh, bitch, you needed it. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm strong. I'm still gonna stand up and do what the fuck I need to do and get the fuck on. But if I feel some type of way, I'm going to say it. And maybe it ain't that deep in a day or two. But in that moment, if it was, then it was. What do we have to lose? We only got this one fucking life. If people not for you, if you being yourself, if you matching energy, if that is going to make a person leave your life, then let them fucking go. Let the door hit you where it split you, bitch. There's too many people out here. There's somebody else out here that could fuck the shit out of you, Faith. You just probably ain't come across them yet. Somebody out here that could change your motherfucking life, even more than you could ever imagine. You probably just didn't meet him yet. Or you didn't give him a chance. The way that you gave this other person a chance. And that's another thing too. We choose who we actually allow to bring those feelings and emotions out of us. Because there's a million people that can make your fucking coochie throb. Or that could cash you out. You know, or that could put you on. Like, you run into who you run into for a reason. You allow it for whatever reason. And that's life. Love Jones, if more people had this level of emotional awareness and centering self, the world would be a little better place to be. Yeah. It took me some time to get here. It did. But I'm here. And I feel empowered. It's a little lonely sometimes because I don't just let people treat me any type of way. And I'd rather just be by myself than to not feel good or to be feeling like I'm not being treated the way that I should be treated or the way that I'm accustomed to. I'd rather not. I'd rather not engage. They don't want us to be emotionally intelligent and vocal because then you're easier to control and manipulate. And you just lay down and take it. They don't want you to stand up and speak up for yourself. People don't like you when you have boundaries. I've had to learn that too. People hate it when you have boundaries because they can't use you. You're welcome, boo. It's no disrespect. Remy Ma did not always look like that. Before she started getting work done, I did a fashion show with Remy Ma when I was a teenager. And it was for Joelle Santana's mother. She had like a streetwear clothing line in Harlem. And I modeled for her. And nobody gave a fuck about Remy Ma. Like, she was like, they acting like they don't know who I am. Nobody cared that she was there. She walked in a fashion show with me. Can't remember how old I was. I was probably 17, maybe 18. I think I was like 17. Yep. And Joel's came and he performed. I used to do a few things with Dipset. That's crazy. Yo, I done fucking had me a time. This life has been like, what? Wow. I've been out here for a long, long time ago's days. For real, for real. Like, yeah. Oh my God. I have not even accessed those memories in a while. I relate to you, Love Jones. Literally said something similar to my therapist today. She keeps pushing me to get out more. And I am so much more at peace being alone and having to live up to other people's standards. Yes. I'm 40. No, I'm not 40. I just subscribed. No, I was a teenager. These people were way older than me. What are you talking about? I know the feeling. I feel like I've lived 3 lifetimes and I'm not even 40. Yeah. I'm 50. My mother just had a 50th birthday, asshole. I'm blocking you. These people can just come up here to get on my nerves. Stupidos. Thank you. My favorite pet is a man. He's gonna hate, you know. Yeah, I know. Hi. Am I? What am I eating? French toast and turkey bacon. Well, I'm almost done now. I had 2 slices of French toast cut up like the thick ciabatta bread joint, and I had like 3 pieces of turkey bacon. Hey, come for me. What's the most interesting thing I experienced? I experienced so many interesting things. I told y'all about the most interesting thing was meeting Beyonce, dancing at the VMAs with Rihanna. I did a commercial with ASAP Ferg in a train station near Union Square. That was really interesting. It was fun. I did a commercial for a VH1 show that Tiana Taylor was in, and Director X directed it. That was interesting because I got to really like meet him and talk to him. But I had been at his house that he had. He had a brownstone in Brooklyn because my ex, his like creative director that was a part of his team, she lived in Director X's house. She was renting a room from him. And I had knew Director X for so long, but I never spoke to him because I didn't talk to anybody when I was with my ex because he did not like for me to really talk to people. So for me to meet Director X on my own, I felt so good. Like, yes, this ain't got shit to do with a nigga. Like, he not even in a state. Like, I'm meeting him on my own. He started following me on Instagram, like, and we would DM each other, and it was just like, and Director X is like, he directed work, 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 work. He be got me, like, legit. Like, you used to call me on my cell phone. So that was really interesting that I got to meet him on my own. And Ursula, that used to do Rihanna's hair for that commercial, she did my hair. Well, I had a wig on, but she like curled it and stuff. She was like, "Take your shoes off, like let me see." I had on these fly ass like they were like creepers, so they had like the thick sole, and they were black. They were suede, and they had buckles, like gold buckles all over them, and it was mad hard. And I remember I had on like this Adidas outfit. It was green with like the stripes up the side, and I had on like this biker jacket that had like these yellow leather sleeves, and it was like jean in the middle. So I walked on the set and everybody was like, "Who is that? Oh my God." And they was just mad nice to me. So I really, that's probably like one of the best times I had on the set. What else is interesting? Meeting Tony Robbins was interesting. That was fun as fuck. He gave me some really good advice. Dr. Oz was really nice. When I met him, I was on his show 3 times. Oh, I did the video for, y'all remember that song? I got broads in Atlanta with designer, panda, 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 rah. I did that video and I got body painted as a panda and I had a panda on my ass cheeks. That was very, very interesting. And I got chose, me and this other girl got chose out of like 20 girls that was there. So I'm the GOAT, always been the GOAT. Always, always, always been the main character. What else have I done that was really interesting that I could think of off the top of my head? I was in a Luke James video. That was a lot of fun. And I used to hang around Luke James a lot. And Ro James, I don't know if y'all ever heard of him, but that was one of my friends. And I used to hang around Miguel, like, and they were all, we would just be fucking sitting at a diner like this after parties or like at somebody's house getting drunk the fuck out. Like, oh my God. Waking up, going to sleep at fucking 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I done had me a time. A old video. I don't even remember. It was a girl named Mademoiselle. She was like the lead in it, and we were like at this ball house. I got a picture of it. I'll show y'all. I don't lie. I don't lie. Do I have a PO box? I need to. What's up, Miss B Goddess? I need to make one. Yeah, Luke is. He's gorgeous, and he sings under the fucking table. What else has been interesting? Um, I don't know. I've done so many amazing fucking things that thinking about it is crazy. It's crazy because I'm like still medium poor right now. But honestly, I have my soul. I got my dignity. You know, my pH ain't out of whack. Like, I'm not fucked up. So I wouldn't have it any other way. I got a lot of stories to tell, and I still got some youth left. My knees still work, bitch. I'm still hot to trot. So we gonna rock this motherfucking next chapter out. We already rocking it. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but it's gonna be one for the books because I've been doing this for way too long to not. It's gotta happen. Like that's just how life works. One thing you and I stopped because I was tired and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, why am I not rich? What is happening? Like, and I just kind of gave up. I was tired. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me kind of sad to think about like the space I was in at that point. I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, and then I was always by myself. Like, I'll manage myself. I was just grinding alone. So that's why can't nobody tell me a motherfucking thing. Like, me, I made it someplace in New York fucking City. A girl from the fucking ghetto by herself. Nobody was no help. Ain't nobody do a fuck thing for me. You granted, my ex, like, I met a lot of people with him, but it was because of me. I was getting that nigga into parties, doing all sorts of shit. I didn't even understand my power. If I knew who I was back then, oh my fucking God. But everything happens the way it's supposed to, and I believe timing is everything, and I'm in this space now, and the people that are a part of my journey now, like Storm, I would have never fucking thought me and Storm would have like, I did not foresee that at all. At all. I didn't think we would get close like that at all. Um, my life is really a fucking movie. And once I start writing this shit out, I'm gonna have a biopic watch. And it's going to have scenes of me in places, going live, talking, yeah, what's up? Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night. I don't know who's gonna play me, but I mean, I might play me. Didn't Keisha Cole and Fantasia play themselves? Yeah, I got that medium poor saying from Storm because he would always say, I like my girls medium poor. I'm that girl. Thank you. Everybody is coming, keep pushing. Yeah. Like, I'm not just like a rando, like, you know, legit. I've been out here for a long, long time. Bitch, you getting blocked. Ask me what's the last three digits on my debit card. Do I look crazy? And I'm not a Swiftie. You keep asking that, and now you getting blocked. You'll play me. Thank you. Yeah, I have so many unlocked memories. Like things that that I don't think about anymore. Like, you know how like you had a whole different life and you just don't think about that anymore? I don't think about a lot of the things that I actually did anymore because it doesn't exist right now. That's not a part of this timeline. Does that make sense? So I don't think about it, but it doesn't mean that it didn't happen because it did. It happened. Which one do you prefer more, summer, winter, spring? Hell is nice, but the satisfaction of getting it on your own, yeah, I think of beauty. I think they were saying it's stupid to ask someone for that kind of info. What you prefer? I prefer spring. Thank you. Block party. Thank you. He's 323. All right. I've had so many interesting experiences. I wouldn't even know where to start. Well, I kind of did start. I just told y'all a bunch of things. And there's still more. A lot more. Don't you like summer? I don't like being too hot. And I don't like being too cold. I like medium temperature. Unless I'm like on a beach or like an island. I don't like being, I don't, I've been up here for mad long with y'all. Spring is the perfect time of the year. Wear anything you want. That part. But I'm gonna go for real though. I'm about to make some content on TikTok. And my TikTok is at Hey Love Jones. So are you going off your cleanse this week for just probably this week because it's that time of the month and I don't know. I gotta see how I feel because I feel like thank you, Amberella. I'm a summer baby through and through. Me too, but I like the spring or the fall. Yes. Um, and my plan is to do a call in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one tomorrow. I'm gonna do one tomorrow. Isn't it crazy how the can maybe you can transition into it, go slow? Oh yeah, yes. How the content kind of shifted a little bit over here. Like when I feel like when I do shows and I actually talk about celebrity contests, I don't get as many views as when I just sit up here and talk to y'all like this. I'm like, okay, so y'all just like this better? Like, because I don't really be doing celebrity tea like that anymore. Like, I mean, like once in a blue in the past few weeks, it's just mostly been this. Shouts out to Georgia. DH, instead of getting a chocolate bar, I came because I was having I needed something sweet. That's why I came and got some French toast. It made me feel less bad. I was like, okay, I could just get me some French toast. And I had some coffee. But oh my God, like the cravings be through the roof. And I be horny. Now that's one reason why I be like, damn, I need a man. So I can have sex whenever I feel like it. Some in-house dick. Some on-call in-house dick. Nah, I love anything you do, even if you read the ingredients on the back of a box. That is hilarious. The throat appointment, really? Yeah, your throat. Yeah, in-house peen. That's the only thing I'd be like, dang, like it would be nice, you know? But then like honestly, I could just call somebody if I, but I don't want to, tell Storm I said he a simp for you. You tell him that. Ooh, curry chicken, roti rice, mac and cheese. Ooh, that sound good. Uh-huh. Ooh, ooh. I love the makeup, the tarot, the condos, and the celebs. I wish I had a darker liner because you can't even see this. Oh, combo. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get a deck of tarot cards. Y'all know I've never had a deck because my friend, my Pakistani friend, she always told me somebody's supposed to gift you a deck of tarot cards. You're not supposed to buy your first deck, and that stuck with me, and I never bought it. But I'm gonna buy one, and I'm gonna gift it to myself. How about that? I'm sure it's good. I wish I had some. Hi, Marilyn's family vlog. Get it with Love Bugman. Have you tried MAC chestnut lip liner? I had one, but I be losing everything. I don't know where it's at. That will be our gift to you. Aw, that'll be so sweet. Thank you, Cecilia. Yeah, that's why I never bought one. She's like, you're not supposed to buy your own. And I'm like, well, who gonna just randomly get me a tarot deck? I've been waiting for years and years, and ain't nobody ever get me one. Thank you. Y'all are sweet. Thank you. Can I be a moderator? You can't. I already have my moderators, and I don't need a new one right now. That's not true. It's good to buy one so you can see which deck you connect with. That's true. Can you talk about Nick Cannon lying on his lights came out? I did on TikTok, but I will come over here and we will do a show and I will talk about it with you guys. Yeah, they are supposed to be gifts. I have 4 sets now. A friend got my first set, and my dad got my second, and now I bought two. See, Amberella, exactly. Everybody be saying that. I collect antique tarot decks. I should gift one to you. Make us a wish list. Okay. Love you. Love you too. Y'all are so sweet. That's why I'm still up here talking to y'all. Y'all be making me feel like I'm not alone in the world. Was that an April Fool's story you told yesterday, or was it real? Just asking if it's real. I hate to hear that. That was April Fool's. You didn't watch the whole thing? I'll gift you a set of tarot cards. Get a P.O. box. I need to. I'm gonna get a P.O. box. Spam in the chat is asking for yeah. Y'all are funny. All right, let me go and cuss these people out on TikTok right quick. I'm not gonna cuss them out. I'm gonna just make a response video to one of the cause they go crazy in the chat. Is tarot reading a part of a certain? Oh, I got syrup on my hand. A certain religion, or is it more like zodiac type stuff? It depends. Like some people say it's like a religion, but I just think it's like a spirituality. Like a source, connecting to source type of activity. Gift giving is my love language. The haters will make you go viral. I know. Haters definitely make you famous. That's why I'll be like, turn me up. Turn me the fuck up. I'm not even mad. Call me grandma. I don't give a fuck. The baddest grandma you ever to see, bitch. We all love your love bugs. You are important to us. Oh, you need an Amazon wish list. Yes, I am. I do, Michelle. I do. Let me make one. But okay, so I never made an Amazon wish list. If I make one and I give it to y'all, will y'all see my address? I just need to know that because I never made a wish list on there before, so I don't know. That's another reason why I've never done one because I just didn't know. If they're calling you grandma, they ain't old enough to be on the internet. We won't see your address. Okay. Grandma, what do these people say the most lame is? Yeah. I don't think you can see the address. No, we won't. Okay. Okay. Is your mom still recovering from her party? She went and did her little 2-day staycation somewhere not too far. She had her time. I don't think we can see it. I've done it for college, send-offs, and people moving out of the state. Okay, nice. I just don't, I be nervous. I can't have my address out there. I don't want to accidentally dox myself. Thank you, Gold Polynesian. All right, y'all. I'm about to skedaddle. I might come back later. If not, then I'll absolutely see you mañana. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. Don't let nobody play in your face. The world is a stage and you are at the center of it. Life is a movie and you're starring in it. Double check with Storm. About what? A wish list? Anyways, spread love is the Brooklyn way.